Okay, so here we have the Kenwood DDX374BT. I just had it installed in my 2002 Volkswagen Jetta yesterday, and I wanted to do this little tutorial slash review since there's really no good ones on Facebook. I mean, there are some, but they're not really good. So right now, I just have the unit off. And I just want to show you some features that I know I was looking to find information on but couldn't when I was researching this. So we'll turn it on. As you see, it boots up. The screen on this thing is actually phenomenal. I was watching a DVD with my son in it, and so right now I put it in the standby just for giggles. Go to the home screen. So now this home screen, first and foremost, is fully customizable. It came with originally up here the little Android thing and whatnot, but since I hate Android, I didn't want it up there and I didn't want to look at it. But if you want to see, those are just some of the apps. If you want to see all the apps, you can hit the little button there. It'll take you through, and you can, like I said, it's fully customizable. If your car, if you have steering wheel controls and all that other stuff, you can hook up one of those Maestro devices and see everything there. You can hook up your iHeartRadio, Spotify, Pandora. So the radio in it is just your typical. It's gonna be your typical radio. I don't know if it's going to bring it up. Sometimes this station brings up the information, sometimes it doesn't. See if I can find one of my other stations that has it. Sometimes it takes it a few minutes. There it goes. It'll tell you the radio name and the station name and song and track and all that. So then that's the regular radio, and then my personal favorite, which I always use, is the satellite radio. There's actually some menus inside the menus. This one actually has their tune start, where if you switch it to a certain channel in your preset, you can change the channels, and then if you go back to that preset, it'll you can rewind the channel and do all that stuff. As you can see there, you got the live mode and all that. Then you've got some different settings. If you hit the mode, it gives you all your settings for the XM. And then if you want to see what your preset channels are, you can just do that. So that's the if it has a dedicated telephone button, so if you hit that, it'll bring up, if you have it hooked up via Bluetooth, it'll bring up all your contacts on your phone or your recent calls. Bluetooth audio, self-explanatory. That's actually the iPod / iPhone feature if you have your phone hooked into the device with the USB cord. This is odd. I don't know why I have a wired USB and it's not built in, especially since they have a nice little space right there that could fit a USB. I don't know why they did that. And then you got settings. You can change the there's the equalizer. You can come in here. You can go through the different ones, and then each source has its own. You can have your own setting for the equalizer for each source, or if you hit this all sources button, it'll tell you, it'll do it. So I just keep it the same across the board. You can change the sound effects, timing, alignment, and all that. The display, you can customize You can choose different background settings. You can even upload your own. You can change the thing of the buttons. You can make it scan where it'll change. Here's where you go down and you can actually adjust, you know, what, like for instance, what you want there in place of the radio. Sorry. And then I just wanted to show this. This has the built-in DVD player. Oh, I guess it's not going to do it, so I have to come in here. I was in here watching a movie with my son just to keep him occupied. I gotta put the parking brake. That shows you the quality of that screen. It's actually really good considering it's a DVD player. So then get rid of that. Yeah, so I mean, this is. Oh, another thing you can do is, it's really cool, is here to display. You can, depending on what your viewing angle is, you can actually adjust what your screen looks like according to your viewing angle, which is really neat. Just basic stuff here in these settings. You can hook a rear camera up. I don't have it, and that's another thing. If you're wherever you are, if you want to see your rear camera, and obviously it's going to tell me no signal because I don't have it hooked up. But if I did, that would be the button that I would use. Pretty much that's basically it. Sound quality out of it's pretty good. Oh, it also even gives you, like, you know, tells you what your cell phone battery and signal are. Down here it shows you what the satellite signal is. And that's basically it. I was wanting to see some tutorials and some videos on, you know, more of the functions, but most people just said, put in their thing, oh, here it is, blah blah blah, and that was it. So anyway, there you go, there it is, the Kenwood DDX374BT. It's 2017's model, so, and there you go. I highly recommend this radio. Matter of fact, when I was at Best Buy getting it installed, there was another gentleman there. He had just purchased it like 2 weeks before, and he absolutely loved it as well. So for the price, which right now, I actually think their sale ended, it was $249, but it might go up to $300. Even there, it's still pretty good. The only thing that I kind of was wondering why they didn't do it was why they didn't add the HD radio to it, because similar models at this price point had HD radio, but for me that was a non-factor since I primarily listen to satellite radio. I have it in all my vehicles. I have it in our house, in my work vehicle, I love satellite radio. So anyway, hope you guys enjoy the video. Any questions about the unit, feel free to ask.